Hey everybody, how are y'all doing? I'm so glad you're watching my video because that means that you're ready to start learning in class and you want to get all your ducks in a row before we start this year. So obviously we're doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to be doing a virtual open house instead of us meeting in person. So I hate that that's the way things are, but we can thank COVID for that. But today I'm going to try to keep it brief, keep it very short, and kind of show you the basics of what you need to know. And then if you need more information after I'm done, with this video and you've watched it, then you can email me, message me, whatever, and I'll be happy to help you with any information that I may have forgotten or left out. So I'll start with my name. My name is Miss Jennings, Kelly Jennings, and I've been the criminal justice instructor for the Literacy and Technology Center for going on 11 years now. I really love my job. I love what I do. I get so excited. I really hope I get to teach you in person because I definitely do not want to be teaching you from a computer screen. But in case that is what will happen, because we don't exactly know yet as of the time of this recording, I'm going to walk you through some of my computer tabs and show you what all you need to know in case we do have to go a little virtual at times. So a little bit about me. I did work in the corrections field before I became a teacher. I worked at Angola, and I'm sure you've all heard of Louisiana State Penitentiary. I loved it. I was a classification officer there, and I took care of inmates, and I did paperwork and disciplinary boards and things of that nature. And then I worked there for a while. I really loved it, but I got the opportunity to come and to teach. And so I was like, oh my God, I would love to do that. So I came, and that's what I've been doing ever since. I'm also a commissioned deputy with the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office. I do not do that full-time or anything. Obviously I teach, but I do like to keep my knowledge base up. I like to continue to learn. So I do a lot of trainings with them, and I like to keep up my certifications in terms of law enforcement. So I do hold a master's degree in criminal justice, security, and administration, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to you as a student, and so hopefully you'll listen and you'll be excited and you'll like what we have to learn this year. So before I start showing you anything on the computer, I do want to let you know that this is a pro law enforcement course, which means we are going to study criminal justice. We're going to talk about the law. We're going to talk about court and prison and all that kind of stuff. But when it's all said and done, this course is being taught for people who believe in the law enforcement system, who believe in right, and who believe in the truth and doing things correctly and being honorable. So I don't want you to take this course if you feel like you hate the police, because the whole course is centered around being a good police officer and learning about the court systems, everything from the time that a crime occurs all the way through the death penalty. So we're going to cover very serious topics like murder, rape, robbery, sexual assault, incest, anything horrible that you can think of. We're going to discuss it in this class. Once we learn about the crimes and what they mean, we're going to break them down and how does it work in court. What different types of evidence are there. We're going to talk about serial killers. I mean, anything and everything that's super fun and exciting, we're going to discuss. But I want us to make sure we understand that we are doing this on the understanding that we want to be the good guys and we want to do right. We want to protect society, and we want to do everything we can to make sure that people's rights are not violated and that we keep society safe. All right, so let's start with our website. Ta-da! Hopefully you're seeing it on your screen. I should be just a little box up in the top. But this is our Literacy and Technology Center website. A lot of information can be found here. You can look at these tabs right here. If you go to courses, you can find our course directory. You can also go down to criminal justice, and it'll have some basic information that will be updated throughout the year. We have an image gallery. You can look at our pictures, and I won't bore you with the rest of it. But if you need to contact the school, here's our phone number up here, 667-5268, and that will come into play whenever, if we're on campus, you're checking in or checking out. You want to make sure you save that number in your phone. Maybe save it in your cell phone and have mom or dad save it in their phone as well, so it's really easy to find. Our director is Ms. Kim Albin, and here's her email right here, kimberly.albin@lpsb.org. So any type of administrative question or issue you may have, that would be her contact. We are going to be using Google Classroom a lot. I'm going to upload a lot of things to this. This will be our main hub for information. So go ahead and get it in your mind. Hey, I got to find some type of computer, and I've got to be able to access this, whatever that means to you. You're going to have to determine how that works for you. I do believe that we're going to have materials as in computers available to students. I don't have all the information yet. Again, I'll update that whenever the school year starts. So don't be dismayed right now if you say, oh no, I don't have access to this, 24/7. We're going to help you out. That's our job, right? We're the teachers. So Google Classroom, you need to find that and download it. There is an app for it on your handy dandy cell phone. There's my beautiful family. Hey, family. So you can download the app on your phone, but you can also get to it online. So Google Classroom, it's going to pop up, and you can search for my class. Here's the class code right here. So I'm going to make it big for you. I'm going to give you a second. TFRF2K7. That is going to be the code to get into my classroom. I do not add people that are not students. Other than if parents did add to it, that doesn't bother me because sometimes, kids need help. But I don't add other people, and I've had that issue in the past. So only students, please, if possible. So here it is. Write it down. Get you a pen and paper. Hopefully you can pause this or you can come back to it if you need to. But that is the class code. You should see Criminal Justice LPLTC 2020-2021. That's us. And you can see I've already uploaded a whole bunch of materials here. Again, we're going to go over all of that. First day of school, whatever that looks like, we'll go over materials as far as these worksheets and things that are uploaded. You don't need those the first day. I just wanted to load some stuff so you could see it. So the stream is going to be, if you're not familiar, the stream is going to be where everything that's like most current as it happens and it updates, you'll see it in the stream. Sometimes you'll see me put little comments in here. If you click Classwork, that's where all the magic's going to happen for your parents right now, because they're going to go, oh my God, we don't know what to do. So what I did was I tried to put it all in one spot for you electronically so you could find it. If you click Classwork, I've got it divvied up into course, welcome documents, and instructions. I hope your mama likes that right now. I hope she's watching this. She's just like, yes, that teacher has it going on. Because I'm trying, y'all. This is hard for us, so you got to bear with the teachers. And then as you scroll down, you'll see that I've broken it down into the different courses that will be within the school year. So Intro to Criminal Justice, Intro to Corrections, American Police Systems and Practices, and then ultimately our 911 dispatch section, which will be second semester. So I'm going to scroll back up real quick. Parents and kids. This is going to be the 2020 Parish Calendar. So if you click on that and you want to know about things like holidays, well, we follow parish guidelines. So if it's a holiday at your homeschool, then it's a holiday at the tech center. There is no difference. The only thing that does not align necessarily would be when y'all have your little special days at your homeschool, like the Powder Puff football games or Special Olympics and things like that. I don't want to get wrapped up in all the details in this particular video because it would take forever. We do honor those days, but we have rules of how that's done. They're not unlimited days that you can miss our classes for you to be able to go to your homeschool to have those kind of play days. So we're usually going to limit you to 2 a semester, and you have to sign up ahead of time for them to be considered excused. So again, I will give you more detail later on that, specifically in paperwork, like written form. But right now, just know that this is the parish calendar on the screen, and we honor that calendar. Holidays will be the same. There is a required waiver for this course. I really would like for you to get into that. Have your parents read it. They'll need to sign it, and at some point, we're going to need you to turn that in at the school. We'll let you know exactly how we want that done, but have it prepared for the first week of school if you can, so that we have it on file. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to lose my spot on here and get confusing clicking back and forth, but basically it says that this is an adult content course. Adult content. Which means we're going to discuss things that we do not normally discuss in a classroom. We will break rape down. It's an act, y'all. It's a foul act. It's horrific. And it's going to include terminology and discussions about things that are not typically discussed in a classroom. So I just want you to be prepared for that. We will come at it from an adult point of view. We will have adult conversations. I do not have the time to play the games with immature people. Okay? You're a senior in high school or a junior, and I need you to be prepared. Your parents are just going to sign this waiver that says it's adult content. My videos in 911 dispatch are going to have F-bombs and foul language because that is practical. That is what happens when people call 911. They're upset, and so we use real examples to teach you from. So just have mom or dad or whomever is your caregiver read that criminal justice class waiver, print it out, sign it, and have that ready for class, saying that I understand we're going to discuss some rough topics. If you do have some situations that you may be sensitive to some of these topics that have happened, please email me or have your mom email me. I'll give that email at the end of the video, and we can talk about it, and I'll try to tread lightly and do the best that I can, but we are still going to cover the information. It is what it is as far as the law is concerned. All right, underneath that, you'll see virtual open house. That's actually where we're going to post this video. If you need to go back and look at it, it'll be posted there. How to pay your fees online. So there is an instruction sheet right here. Click it. It's going to be the same way that you pay fees at your home school. So whether you're at Walker or Live Oak or Denham or wherever you are, you're going to go online to pay, but it's going to talk you step by step through how to pay through LPLTC. Again, to keep this brief, I'm not going to read it to you. Click it, follow the instructions, sign up. We usually have spirit shirts. Again, we are still talking about how school is going to work this year, but normally you can wear your spirit shirt once a week at your home school and it's been approved. So if you do want to order one of our spirit shirts, the instructions are on there as well. Next are the course syllabi. All right. They are broken down on here for you because you're going to get college credit if you successfully pass and complete all of the coursework. We do switch courses roughly every 4 weeks. What I mean is on the college level. So our high school class is going to run the same the whole school year. We're going to have the same process all year long. But for the first 4 weeks of class, roughly, we're going to be in Intro to Criminal Justice. Then the next, we're going to do Intro to Corrections. And then we'll do American Policing Systems and Practices. And then we'll do 911 Dispatch second semester. So I uploaded these here. You can click on them. You don't need that right now. When that's going to interest you is at the end of the school year if you're going to go to college and you want to attempt to get your credit through the college of your choice. You're going to want to print those out then so that you can fill out the forms to try to request your college credit. So it's just there for you so that you can kind of get a taste of what it looks like. And I'm not going to click in them and open all of them because you don't really need that at this exact moment, but I want you to have access to it. Next is going to be our supply list. All right, so again, we don't know how the school year is going to play out, but if we are in person, we're going to be doing I like hands-on projects. I love them. I think it's fun. I've tried to keep costs very low. When you click on this document, you're going to see that I'm going to ask you for in class to bring paper towels and Kleenex depending on the semester. You can click on it and you can look. It's very minimal. The only cost project, so to speak, that usually costs a little bit more than the average is when we do our little dioramas of serial killer crime scenes. All right. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. It's kind of morbid, but it's really cool when we're learning about mitigating and aggravating circumstances. So I don't have that necessarily in the supply list fee because I usually put the kids in groups and we split the cost because it can be expensive. So just be prepared for that. If you need to save up your money, maybe $20 a kid. And we'll probably start that in September-ish. So depending on how the flow of things work. So I just want to give you a heads up. I do print coupons for the kids from Hobby Lobby and stuff like that to try to make the cost low, but I just want you to be aware of that cost. Our student manual is the next one. I don't have that loaded quite yet because I want to make sure I have everything completely updated before I load it. But it will have our policies and our procedures in there. And so I did place my email here, kelly.jennings@lpsb.org. You can email me there for any questions you have before I load that, but I'm going to have that loaded shortly. If you have any type of accommodation that I need to know about, please email me ahead of time. Please, please, please. Because I wrote in here, sometimes your folder holder might be a little slower getting to me, and I don't want you to miss out on any opportunity for help that I need to give you and if I'm not aware. So again, my email is right here. If you could read this and give me all the information in there, like your home school, because remember, I teach every school in the parish, right? Who your folder holder is, all that kind of stuff, counselor. And then I'll try my best to make sure I get you anything and everything that you need to make sure you're successful in the class. And then last but not least in this section is our non-discrimination policy. We don't discriminate. We love everybody. Doesn't matter, right? But if you want to read about it and know how awesome you are and how awesome we are and how much we love everybody, you are more than welcome to click this non-discrimination policy, and you can read up on it and know that I love you. It doesn't matter. Nothing about you would make me not love you. So you can read it on there. Alrighty then. The next thing is that you could scroll down. Intro to Criminal Justice, like I said, is where we'll start. You can kind of see how I do things, the paperwork, the websites, and all of that will be listed here. Make this your common goal to go here daily to check it out, and that way you'll have your paperwork ahead of time if you need to print things or if you need to have something researched or a video watched before you come to class. Again, college level, you are expected to do some work on your own, and if you don't, you're going to fall behind. And you need to remember, these are 2.5-hour classes, not 50 minutes. You miss one day, you're 2.5 hours behind. I think everyone's old enough to understand how that's going to work. So this is the beautiful Google Classroom. You can click people. You can see I'm there. I don't have any students added yet. And then grades, I don't have anybody in there yet. So once you add, they'll start showing up. The next thing I wanted to show you was Remind. And Remind is going to be whenever, we do the messages through your phone. This is super important, especially at the tech center. Super important because you're not on our home campus. And if something should change or happen, we have to be able to tell you. So please download the Remind app. I've pulled up my screen here, but it's kind of tiny. Hopefully you can see it. But my class code at CJ Tech 2021. That is the code. Do that, you'll pop up, I'll approve you, and then you'll be in my classroom, and I will be so excited to have you. Okay, those are the basics I need you to know right now, and if you have any questions, please email me. I'll be at kelly.jennings@lpsb.org. I cannot wait to meet you. I'm so excited to teach you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer. See you later.